Hello everyone. So in our today's problem, we have to find the sum of k-mirror numbers, which is a hard level question. So in our problem says like you have to find the k-base number and you have to sum. Like if you have a look, given the base k and the number n, return the sum of n smallest k-mirror numbers. So what is the k-mirror numbers? K-mirror numbers is, for example, k is equal to 2, so our base case will be 10 base number. So 10 base number. Okay, I'll just say 10 base. And our k base, which is 2. Okay, so I'll just write 2 base number. Now, 10 base means what? 10 base means we can go 0 to 9. 2 base means 2 base number is binary number, right? So we can only we can only use 0 and 1, right? Now, if it is 3 base number, so I will write. I'll do. So we will write 3 base number here. Okay. Now, for 10 base, I'll go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't start from 0 as the problem says k-mirror number is a positive integer without leading zeros. So this means like there shouldn't be any zero at the beginning of number. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go till 5. So now if the number is 1, our k-base number, what it will be? 1, right? If the number is 2, we have a look. If the number is 2, our k-base number will be 1, 0, right? If the number is 3, our 2-base number will be 1, 1. If the number is 4, k-base number will be 1, 0, 0. And for 5 is 1, 0, 1, right? Yeah. And for 3-base number, we can go 0 to 2, right? So for 3-base number, our first number for 1, it will be 1. For 2, it will be 2, because we can go till 2, right? For 3, it will be again 1, 0. For 4, it will be 1, 1. For 5, it will be 1, 2, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So this is how we can find the k-base number. So if it was 4-base number, 4-base number means the number can go 0 to 3. So by this time you can, for 1 it will be 1, for 2 it will be 2, for 3 it will be 3, for 4 it will be 1, 0, for 5 it will be 1, 1. I hope you got this, like how can you find the k-base number. Now what you have to find like the if you have a look at the question, you have to find the smallest k-mirror number. And then how can you say k-mirror number? K-mirror number, a k-mirror number is a positive integer without leading zeros that reads the same both from forward and backward. So when a number reads both from forward and backward same, it's called palindrome, right? So all we have to find, if I like this, for this case, you have to find if both number is palindrome, then you have to add this number on the answer. In that case, for example, 1 and 1 is palindrome, right? Here 2 is palindrome, but 10 is not palindrome. How do you know one number is palindrome? So for solving this question, you have to know what is palindrome. So how can you say one number is palindrome or not, or one string is palindrome or not? So this is like basic requirement to starting this problem. So here, like you, if you have a look at the three is palindrome number. At the same time, one is palindrome number. So we can take base 1 is 3. Again, 4 is palindrome, but at the same time, 100 is not palindrome. And 5 is palindrome and 101 is palindrome as well. Like from the frontwise and backwise, like the number will be same. So we found 1, 3, and 5. And all we have to do, we have to like do addition of these numbers. Okay, now if you have a look at the three base number here, 1 is palindrome, three base number 1 is palindrome. For 2 palindrome, 2 palindrome. For 3 is so for 3 is palindrome, but at the same time here it's not palindrome. 4 is palindrome, 3 base 1 1 is palindrome. So we got 1, 2, and 4 from here. Right. Now if the value of n is 5, all you have to do, you have to find first 5 number which is palindrome in both sides, 10 base and k base, right? Now our brute force approach, what we can do, we can just like go 1 2 3 4 like this. Yeah. But we have a look, like the number, yeah, the value of n can go to till 30 and value of k can go till 9, right? In that case, if we use our brute force approach, we will face like STL, time limit exists, like something like this, because the answer, the procedure will be very long. Here we can like have a look. We can do one more research, like how to find next palindrome. Next palindrome. So if the value of I is 1, what will be the palindrome? 1. Then like this. How can we find next palindrome? For finding the next palindrome, we can do a tricks here. So what will be the tricks here? Like for example, if the value of I is equal to 1, then our palindrome will be 1. Again, our next palindrome can be 11 as well, right? If the value is I value is 20, so there can be two kind of palindrome. One is 202, and the other one is 2002. So one is like odd number, one is even number. So simply we can say, simply we can say, we can separate it. We can separate it two ways, like is odd or is even. So if it is odd, all we can do, we can add only one number, means and if it is even, then we can add 0 2 like this. So if I explain it more, like for example, our value is 1343, something like this. So first we will check, we will say like, are we generating is odd or is even? So if we wanna generate is odd number, what we can do, we can take half of this number. Now what we can do, we can just cancel the last number and then add the remaining in reverse order. So our number will be like this. What we're gonna add, we're gonna add this number in reverse order. So it will be 431. And if it is even, then what we can do, we can add the whole number in reverse order. So whole number will be 3431. This will be the next palindrome. So for example, if the value of I is equal to 1, so my is odd number will be 1 and is even number of palindrome will be 1 and 1. If the I equal to, for example, 20, for example 21, then our even number will be 2 1 2, and odd palindrome will be 2 1 and reverse order 1 2. I hope you got this. To solve this question, so here the value of k is 2. We have to find the 2 base number, and we have to find first n number, means first 5 number, to add it. So what we can do, if I try run this one, like my value of 10 base and then 2 base, right? So 10 base will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? For 2 base will be 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. So I got 1 2 3 4, and I have to do 7 8, and so it will be 1 and this will be. So in that case, like our first n value will be 1 3 5 7 and 9. So and this one. So our first challenge is how can we find the k base number from 10 base? It's pretty much simple. All we have to do, we have to like divide the number. Our 10, for example, our 10 base number is 5. So 5, and you have to divide it by k base. So value of k is 2, right? And you have to find the remainder. So here, like 5 mod 2 remainder is 1, and then again you have to divide it by 2, So our next value will be 2. Then again mod 1, mod 2 is equal to 1. Then again our 2 divided 2 is 1. Mod 2, mod 2 is equal to, sorry, if the value is 2, 2 mod 2 will be 0. And then 1 mod 2 will be 1. Then again 1 divided by 2 will be 0. So we find 101. All we have to do, you have to do divide, and then you have to first find the remainder and divide it by k. It's pretty much simple. Then for finding the next palindrome of 10 base number, so it will be like for 1 to 9, all number will be palindrome. Then again 10 is not palindrome, 11 will be palindrome, then 22 will be palindrome, 33 will be palindrome, 44 will be palindrome, like this, then 99 will be palindrome. Then next number will be 101 will be palindrome, 111 will be palindrome, then 222 will be palindrome, then 333 will be palindrome, like this, and then so forth. Like 999 will be palindrome, then again 1001, then more than, and like this, so on and so forth. You'll find the palindrome. So finding this sequence, all we can do, if the I is equal to 1, we'll check the odd and even. So odd will be 1, even will be 11. Then if the I is equal to 2, odd will be 2, even will be 22, like this. Then again we got I value 1 to 9. Then from 10, if the I is equal to 10, odd will be 101 and even will be 10, like this. So if we code this one, so like we have two requirement only. One is first, always we have to face two challenges here. First, we have to find next palindrome, next 10 base palindrome. So next 10 base palindrome, and then we have to find is palindrome both 10 base and k base. So from 10 base you have to find k base. And how can you find k base? Just 10 base remainder k base. So you will find a number, store it to one array, and then every time 10 base divided by k base, like this. So if I do code here, okay, if I do code here, for the first time what I can take, all the value will be long. So we are given k and n. Okay, so at the beginning I'll just take one answer and I'll start from number 1. So answer will be 0, and I'll start from number 1. While value of k is base and n is what number, so n is greater than 0, I will check if the n is great, still n is greater than 0, and each time I find any palindrome I'll just reduce one value from n. That's it. And each time what I will do, I'll find first odd palindrome, then even palindrome, right? So if I just say 4i and 2, I equal to current number, and I less than num. First I'll go first 10, yeah, go 10, and then I plus plus. So why did I write num into 10 here? To find the palindrome, if you have a look at the sequence, I'll write the sequence again. This is very important to understand. So our first number will be 1. From 0 you can start, okay? But 0 we are not counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna take 0 to 9, right? So initially I'm taking 1 to 9. Then if the value of I is 1, what will be my odd palindrome? Odd palindrome will be 1 and even palindrome will be 11, right? Then again, yeah, and again my odd palindrome will be 2 and even palindrome will be 22. Even palindrome will be 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. So that's why I am taking first 9 value here, right? Then again, I will increase the value of number equal num into 10. Then our first num was 1, then it will be 10, right? So then if I increase it, it will be 10, right? Then again, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find the odd number. So odd palindrome will be 101 and even palindrome will be 10 and rotate the number 01, right? 111 and 1111 like this. Then again, I'll increase the value of num into 10. So then 10 into 10 will be 100. And if the value of n is 100, then what will be the odd? Like this, and even will be like this. So it will be placed here, right? So that's how, like, if we increase it by 10, we'll getting the next palindrome very easily. And so what I did here, to find the palindrome, what I can say, yeah, it is not empty. So I equal to now, yeah, it will be long, and then I'll still long base and palindrome equal to find palindrome, then find palindrome. What is the value? Value is I, and initially I'll say it's odd. So odd is true. Odd is true. Yeah. Now, when I found like palindrome number, for example, I found the next palindrome, then what I will do, I will just check is both are palindrome. So is both, we can say is both palindrome, or we can say, yeah, is both palindrome. Is both palindrome, and then we'll just pass this on base 10 palindrome, base 10 palindrome here, and base 10 palindrome here we passed, and at the same time we will pass the value of k. If both are palindrome, then what I can do, I'll just add it in my answer, and I'm gonna add the base 10 palindrome, and every time I got the answer, I got my palindrome, I'll decrease the value of n, right? Yeah, and I'll do the same For the even number, at the same time, here I'll say it's not ordered event, so is or will be false. And every time I will increase the value of n by 10. I'll like multiply the value of n by 10. So I have to do two function here. So I'll just let private. So our is palindrome is returning long value, long. What I'm gonna take long number, and Boolean value is odd, right? Is odd. Then I can say I again long x will be, if it is odd, then I'll just add number divided by 10, or I'll say it's number. So x is number every time while x is greater than 0. Find palindrome. We are finding the like k-based palindrome of number. We are generating palindrome here, right? So find palindrome, or we can say this is generate palindrome. This like looks more well written. So I'm generating palindrome of number, right? Yeah. So to generating next palindrome, what I can do, value of x is yeah. I'll just say number equal num into 10, and I'm gonna add the last value. So I'm gonna continuously adding the last value of x, and every time I'm gonna divide by 10. Yeah, and I'm gonna return number. So what's happening here, if I explain it little bit. So for example, I'll just write here. So for example, our current number is 10 or 13, right? So if it is like is odd, if I'm passing is odd equal to true from here, then if it is odd, then the value of x will be 13 divided by 10, which will be only 1, right? So I'm checking while x is greater than 0. So x is obviously greater than 0. I'm adding, so here the value of num will be 13. Value of num will be 13. So I'm adding num equal to num into 10, which is equal to 130. Then plus what I'm doing x mod 10, which is equal to 130 plus x mod 10 is 1, right? So which is equal to 131. And on the other hand, if is odd is or equal to false, then what I'm doing, our number is 13 and value of x will be 13 as well. So on our while loop, what I'm doing, I'm just adding first 13 into 10 plus 13 into 10 plus what I'm adding 13 into 10 plus our last value 33. So our initial value will be 133. Then again, I'm dividing the value of x. 13 divided by 10 will be 1. Then again, I'm gonna add 1. So it will be 133 into 10 plus 1. So our final value will be 133, 1. Like this, I'm generating the palindrome. So generate palindrome is done. Now is both palindrome. I have to one is both palindrome here. So is both palindrome returning a Boolean value? Is both palindrome? I'm just taking long number integer k, right? So for long number, yeah. First I have to find the k-base palindrome of numbers. So I'll just k-base number. Okay, I'll just say k-base is equal to, I'll initialize by 0, and what I can say, while if the number is, for example, if the number is 4, or then it will be 1, right? Yeah. So in that case, if I take factor, it will be easier, like factor int, and here I can say average number, right? And then while number is greater than 0, yeah, while number is greater than 0, then each time I'll just carry number is time, carry number push back. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna divide the number. I have to find the mod of num by k, and this time I am dividing the number by k. Yeah, that's it. And then I'll take the first value and last value. Last value will be k base num. That's size. We all know how to find the palindrome, right? How to check if the number is palindrome or not. So if while I is less than j, then all the time I'll check if k base, I'll just copy this one. If k base of I not equal to k base of j, and I'll just return false, and each time I'll do I plus plus j minus minus. You can do it here as well, like I plus plus j minus minus. Okay, and then if it is not false, then return true from here. So initially what I'm doing, I am just generating the palindrome number of value of index of I, like, and then I'm checking, like, first I'm like generating the k-base number of current num, and then checking is the k-base number is, so first generating k-base number from my current number, and then our current number is already palindrome, we know, right? So all we have to check is base number, is base number, palindrome, palindrome or not. That's it. So we are generating the next palindrome and checking like the k-base palindrome is k-base number is palindrome or not. I hope is or what? Okay, sorry, is what? I think I wrote this like this. Yeah, long. Yes, I made mistake. So always happen my spelling mistake. I have to be more focused on my spelling mistake. What function is this? Oh, I didn't return. Return answer. I didn't return the answer. Maybe yeah. Time error. Why I have to increase the value of num, not m. Okay, I'm getting wrong answer. Well, I'm getting wrong answer. Output is 157. It should be 25. Okay, let me check. So our current number is now while n, yeah, n is greater than 0. I'm just doing. Okay, yeah, I have to do one more check. So yeah, I have to do one more check. I have to check is n is greater than 0, because when I'm performing n minus minus, sometimes it can go like n value of n is 0, then it will be -1 -2 like this. So I hope I got this. Yeah, and I submit this one. Thank you so much, guys.